Hi Cancer, this is Kelly from Moonpietarot. This is your general monthly love reading for the month of October 2016. I've already shuffled the cards and placed them. So at the bottom of the deck you have the Page of Pentacles. So this is really the energy that's going around for the month of October for you. Is I see you, it's like I, I feel like you're trying to manifest new beginnings in your life. Whether you're single or in a relationship, I just see you like really putting yourself out there. That's what this card usually talks about. You know, you could see this boy here, and he's got his fishing rod, his pole, and he's putting his bait in the water, and he's trying to see what bites and what comes up, what he gets. So I feel like for you, for the month of October, the whole general idea is that you're taking risks for this month. You want to get yourself out there in the world, or just to see what else is going on. What else is coming to me is that for some of you, there may be someone that you are interested in who is maybe shy, or is someone that's really not making themselves available to you too much, and they're like kind of hidden in the water, and here you are like kind of putting your bait in there to see if they'll pay attention to you or if they will bite. So I feel like, you know, with the Page of Pentacles, it always talks about um like putting plans and ideas into action. You're trying to manifest, and I feel like you have a lot of enthusiasm for this month for a goal or a dream. You know, you may have been feeling stagnant or bored, and you're really just trying to get out there and see, you know, what you can, whether in work or whatever area of your life, just really trying to get out and get involved, or you know, get something going for yourself in your life. Coming from the recent past, so you have a Nine of Cups, so that's nice. I don't feel like you're coming out of anything too major. I feel like you have a lot of family and friends in your life who there's a lot of happiness. Um, for those of you who are listening to this reading and saying, no, my family's terrible, I can't stand them, well, that could just be your perception of them. But I do feel like there's a lot of uh, support and love and happiness in your life. If this isn't family, it could just be friends, or it could be people in work. Um, there, you know, you're coming off of the past month or so. Really, maybe you've realized this, that there are people who are that are supporting you. They have your back. What's the center of your reading, which is I can't think straight today. Uh, well, basically, just the center of your reading is the Seven of Rods, and it's crossed in the obstacle position with the Ace of Pentacles. So this is telling me, these two cards together, you're fighting for your freedom. For some reason, you have something going on, and whatever it is or whatever it was, it's like I feel like you're really just feeling like you're trying to break out in the month of October. You're trying to manifest new beginnings, okay? And like I said, you're doing that with the Page of Pentacles. You're putting yourself out there and trying to get things going, and that comes before. Well, this is the Ace of Pentacles, so this is the card that comes first. So, you know, you're trying to manifest new beginnings. You're trying to uncover things so you can start fresh, so you can have new beginnings in your life. And if that's in a relationship, if you're single, I don't, for those of you who are single, I feel like you're just really trying to break new ground in your life in whatever area it is, it is, whether it, like I said, if it's career, you're trying to get, maybe you have some new job prospects, and you're really fighting to manifest those. Okay, and with the Page of Rods underneath you, this is like deep down within you. This is again you looking out and seeing what's out there in the world. I feel like you're looking forward, you're looking to the future, you're ready to go, you're ready to take action, you want to begin anew, you want to start over. Okay, um, and what's crowning you is the Six of Rods. So this is saying that you have this victorious attitude, that you will win, that whatever you try to accomplish whatever goals you have set, you will achieve them. It's just for some reason, the Seven of Rods, it's difficult for you right now for some reason. I don't know if some of you are trying to get out of a relationship and trying to start over in your lives, um, or if some of you are in a relationship and you're just trying to focus more on your own independence and what you can do to contribute to the relationship, but it's been a challenge. There might be some of you who have, always stayed home and your partner always worked, and maybe you're feeling like, and they've always supported you, and now you're feeling like, this is not enough for you anymore. Maybe you had children and your children have grown, so maybe it's like you're feeling like you need to break out now. It's your time, and you want to move forward. You want to be progressive, kind of like that. You have the, I don't know. I feel like for Cancer for this month, you have an itch. I really feel like you have an itch. Um, and the Page of Rods talks about, it's like there's messages of affection and puppy love kind of things, and being adventurous and daring. So in the case of relationships, you could have a crush on someone that maybe you're trying to, start a new beginning with them, or there could be someone that is feeling this way about you and is trying to get started with you. I will say that the wheel will turn for you in the near future, like around the third week, towards the end of the month, sometimes the second and third week, because you're the Two of Cups. So there is some kind of connection coming your way. The Two of Cups talks about that twos are always about partnerships and balance and division. Um, but cups are about emotion. So there's some kind of partnership that will be coming to you that you will be feeling. I don't see like an actual person coming in your direction, but there will be some kind of a connection being made. And whatever you were hoping to manifest, even if you're in a relationship, and you were feeling stagnant, there will be like a turning of events in favor of you and your relationship with someone whom you are already with. And this is like a great connection between two people. It doesn't have to be romantic. It can just be someone that you work with. It can be a friendship. It really can represent any and all relationships that we have that have to do with affection and love. Okay, with these two pages, these could have something to do with children as well. So there can be like, new beginnings, and if you've been having trouble or having trouble reaching one of your children, or something has been going on with them that you may be feeling like, they're distant from you. There can that I feel like that's going to turn. Maybe you've been trying to reach them and they've just been a bit distant. Even if it's simple as distant in communication, through email, text, or just trying to connect with them on some kind of level. I feel like that actually is going to turn in your favor, and then that will be coming back together for you guys. Um, in the position of you and in the advice, I've got you with the Ace of Swords and the Seven of Pentacles. So I see you really being very focused on putting down some roots. You're focused on starting new things in your life. That's really coming through to me. Like I said, you have an itch, and you are trying to establish and manifest for this month. Okay? And the advice for you in these two cards here is to keep doing that. Okay? The Ace of Swords is always about communication. It also talks about new beginnings, in overcoming the past obstacles. Okay, so sometimes it can be about miscommunication. So like I was saying, there may have been some miscommunication, or you trying to manifest something with someone. It's saying for you to really just hold your ground with that. And I feel like that's something that you will want to be doing. I see you planting seeds. I see you um, I feel like you're very passionate about your family, and you're very passionate about your loved ones. So I see you really fighting for them. Like you're a great cheerleader for your family, and you're a great cheerleader for your friends and the people that you care about, and you always want the best for them. So I feel like that's really the energy that's coming through, that's crowning you. That's kind of like if you're walking down the street and you had an umbrella over your head, that's like just pouring down victory. That's your mindset. You really are looking forward to, not looking forward, but it's just your mindset. You already feel victorious, but it's been a challenge. It's definitely been a challenge, and especially with this page of rods, like I said, this could be a child or someone that could be rebellious, or they're childlike, or a person in your life that's childlike, and they're really not, they're not very mature in some ways. So you could be, really trying to connect with them. And like I said, I feel like it's going to happen. There's going to be some kind of connection. If you're single and there's someone that you are interested in, and maybe they're a little bit younger than you, as I said, I do feel like there's going to be some kind of connection. Now, it's interesting because in the position of how others are viewing you, you have the Queen of Swords and the Three of Swords. So, the Queen of Swords, how can I say this? This is usually a Virgo or a Libra, okay? And you're a Cancer, so you could have Virgo or Libra somewhere in your chart, or air sign somewhere in your chart. But with the Three of Swords, clarifying that, I feel like people are viewing you as being easily heartbroken, or being maybe being a little bit sensitive, but also having this inner strength. I don't feel like when the Three of Swords shows up, there's times where I look at it and I think, uh-oh, somebody's got to break up. But then, in relation to another card, I feel like they just view you as someone who has fought long and hard with a lot of passionate energy, and you've been hurt in the past. And I feel like that, if this is a partner, they could also be a Virgo or a Libra, or another air sign, Libra or Aquarius, but they could also feel heartbroken at the same time. Okay? Um, with these pages, one of them can be your child who could have been going through a heartbreak situation, um, but they are viewing you as someone that can help them bridge the gap through that, and to get through that, because you are such a great supporter of your family. As I said, if this was a partner, they could be feeling a little bit heartbroken. It could be someone that is in your life, or someone, whether it's a lover or a friend. There could have been, maybe they're returning. They could be returning with a broken heart to you, and there could be a reestablishment of a connection between the two of you. Okay, I just want to pull another clarifying card for the Three of Swords and the Queen of Swords. Somebody definitely walked away from someone. Even if you are in an established relationship, which could be marriage or just a commitment, your partner could be feeling a bit heartbroken about something, and really just looking to you to kind of like heal them in a way, because Cancer, you are a bit of a healing energy, but it can be, it's just a little bit of a struggle month that you'll be dealing with. I don't really feel like too much of you, but there's a struggle to be free. There's a struggle to manifest new. Okay, let me see. Oh, okay. So your partner could also be, oh, this could be you. So we've got the Queen of Swords and the Three of Swords and then the King of Cups. So what I'm really seeing here is a separation between the Queen of Swords and the King of Cups. So air and water energy. Okay. Um, maybe you were involved with a King of Cups person who could have been a Libra or a Scorpio. And it's interesting because the Queen of Swords is Virgo or Libra. So there could have been like, you could have been involved with someone of those signs and you walked away from this water sign or this Libra. It's possible. They could be feeling very heartbroken about that. I don't know. I can't really even feel like what percentage of you this would be for, but I do feel like it's relevant to say. But I feel like there's going to be some kind of healing with this situation because I don't really I don't have like 100% feeling that there was like an actual physical walking away. This is more of a mental energy. Someone is thinking in a negative way about a relationship between two people. Okay? Um, someone may feel like this King of Cups may feel like you walked away from them also, and they could be viewing you as being a little cold because of that. I don't know. It's kind of like they just want you to be aware of that. I don't really I'm not it is possible that this person could be returning, but I do feel like this is more of energy of with this Two of Cups energy and this page. It's just it's pulling me more toward someone that you need to take care of that's younger than you. Okay? So even if you were in a relationship with a water sign or a Libra, or another Cancer or Pisces, this person could have been a little bit younger than you, may not have been, but there's just an element of like, I don't know, maybe you need to go talk to them. Maybe you need to reach out and speak to them because that's what the Ace of Swords is about also is communication. And it's in the position of you. So maybe it's saying that, there were miscommunication in regards to some relationship that you may have been in, and new decisions need to be made, and you need to communicate with this person to overcome whatever obstacles you may have had with them, whether it's a friend or whether it's a family member or a sibling or a child or a lover. There needs to be some kind of a healing going on. And I do feel like you may already know this. And I do see you with the Seven of Rods and the Ace of Pentacles that you are trying to manifest a new beginning. Because there was happiness at one time in the past. There was joyousness between family. There was joy. You may have had a happy marriage and, maybe you're trying to keep it that way. Maybe somewhere along the line became a little difficult. Okay, in the position of your hopes and fears, though, you have Strength and then the Knight of Swords. So you're hoping that you're able to maintain this sense of strength because you are a strong person. Okay, with the Knight of Swords, I feel like that's more of a fear energy that there's going to be fighting or arguing, right? And I feel like you may be fearing that, but hopes and fears aren't really they're not tangible things. They're just hopes and fears, like they change so much. We hope for things, different things all the time, and we fear different things all the time. These aren't really things that you can manifest them, but I think you just really need to be aware of what's going on within you. Your fear could be that you're too strong, okay? But you could also be hoping that you'll be strong enough. And your fear could be that there's a lot of arguing, but sometimes arguing is not necessarily a bad thing. So if you're with a partner who's distant or who's been disconnected in some way from you, even having a little bit of argument with them is, you may hope for that, because then at least there's a response, so I don't really try to get too deep into the hopes and fears, because I just feel like they're just hopes and fears. Things that really manifest are what are really important. Your outcome for the month, you have the Ten of Rods, which is a burden card, the Three of Pentacles, which is, working to put things in order and get things together, working hard, you know, and then the King of Rods is having that forthright, passionate energy. I'm sorry, the Knight of Rods. So I feel like, at the end of the month, there could be a sense of, you may feel emotionally, physically overburdened by trying to keep a relationship going strong, because there's a lot of up and down energy here in this reading. There's an even number of dark versus light cards. So I feel like that whenever I see that, I feel like it's kind of like roller coaster type energy. The yellow in the cards are all positive. Okay, the darkness, even the King of Cups, if you look at the King of Cups, based on the signs that I said, the King of Cups has a little bit of light here, but they're kind of dark types of people. They have like this dark energy, but there is some light. It's just that they're mysterious, or they're deep. Okay, and with the grays that we have in this reading, here's a really good example to show you. When you look at this card, because believe it or not, colors play a huge role in emotions and understanding. Up here, everyone's at the top. The wheel has turned now, and you're back up at the top in the yellow positive light. But when it starts going down, then you're in this gray. So this is neutral. It's kind of like a little bit of light and a little bit of dark. But then once you hit the bottom, it's like all this darkness. So you have, light, and then you have some gray area, and then you have some dark cards, right? So the Ten of Rods is a card where there can be a feeling of like, you may feel overwhelmed at the end of the month, based on everything that you've been through this month of, the ups and downs. Okay, but I see you working your way through it, even though you may feel like you're still in this dark energy. You're putting color back into the light. You're trying to keep things in order and get things going. And here you are, moving forward, pushing through those gray skies into the light, moving up and out. So the energy is very good as far as, I guess you could say, prognosis of everything that you're going through. I know some of you want like a clear cut, someone's coming back into my life, or there's someone new, because I don't have anyone. If you don't have anyone, I do feel like there is someone that you may have been in a relationship with that things may not have panned out, or they feel heartbroken by anything that may have happened. But I feel like there's a lot of healing that needs to come. I do feel like you need to communicate with them. If they make an appearance or if they don't, there is going to be a connection being made in the near future. Things are going to turn in your favor, Cancer. But I do feel like, maybe this person isn't going to like reach out and touch or reach out and call you because they feel heartbroken. So you may need to just pick up the phone, whomever this person is. If it's your partner or a child or a family member or a friend or an ex-lover, it's saying for you to reach out to them. Reach out, see how they are, see how they're doing. And I feel like that will start planting some seeds for you to begin to manifest whatever it is you're trying to manifest in your life, in love and in other areas of your life. You really just need to reach out. Don't be fearful of, this Knight of Swords energy, which is like brimstone and fire. Don't be fearful of that. Be strong. Express that strength, show that you are a strong person, and show that you do care, because I feel like they want that. I feel like they want to hear from you. I don't know if you're This, like I said, I don't know. This just keeps coming back strongly that this has something to do with a child. Um, but like I said, I feel like you need to reach out. Okay, Cancer? So, thank you for listening. If this reading resonates for you, that's great. And if it doesn't, you can always request a personal reading. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do to keep up with my readings. And if you wish for a personal reading, you can send me an email below or click on the link, and that will take you to my website where you can purchase a reading, and you can also read up about how I do my tarot and what I need from you in order to do that. Okay, so I hope you have a wonderful month and I will talk to you soon. Thanks. Bye.